go around it. What's he think he is, an assistant? Yeah, we're gonna try to forget about this one as quick as we can. Obviously, not up to our standards as a team, so we'll put it behind us and move forward.
When you have so many guys, Roberto, who didn't have, let's say, a good game, what's that say about the hockey club? Is it fatigue issues, or this or that?
Oh, you know what? I'm not the type of guy that likes to use excuses. I mean, we need to be ready to play. You know, whether we're tired or not. You know, if we are, we put on a snooze fest and we, you know, we play a boring game or whatever it takes. But obviously not good enough tonight as a team.
The D in front of you has normally been pretty good. At times it looked fairly loose today. You know, what was it like from your end?
Well, they had a few chances, but you know, maybe I would have liked to make a save on the third one and try to keep it at 2-1 on that one. But they got some skilled players on the other side, and that's what we talked about today. And you can't give those guys that many chances because they're going to hurt you.
How well you guys played on that trip. I mean, or at least as far as results go, were you surprised this went the way it did, especially early?
Yeah, the first two periods weren't our best, and we didn't generate enough offensively. We had 3 shots after the first and 12 after the second, so we're a better team than that, and it took us a while to get going. Third period, when we're down, it seems like we always play better, but you know, you go down 2 or 3 goals against a team like that, you're not always going to come back.
What was it in your mind?
I don't know. Can't give you the reason, but it was, you know, lack of execution on our part, and we're a little better team than that with the puck, and you know, we weren't making the right play, and it was a bit sloppy at times. We couldn't really generate a whole lot.
Is that an easy game to forget about, put in the rearview mirror, and just look forward to LA in a few days?
Yeah, well, we're not going to dwell over a loss. Obviously, we're not happy about it, but we'll learn from it. Next game, we'll come out and we'll be shooting pucks early, and you get better from it. So it's an 82-game schedule, and it's a loss, but we'll move on.
Cody, you had the opening goal in a period where your team only had 3 shots. How tough was it to get things going offensively as a group?
Well, you know, they say coming back from a road trip the first game is always tough, but you know, I got to give the Anaheim credit. They battled hard, and they didn't give much. You know, kept us to the perimeter most of the game, and you know, it was tough to get much offense.
Was it surprising that you guys weren't able to get more shots the way of Jonas Hiller in the first 40?
Well, we knew they're a good team. You know, with you know, they've been playing real solid the last few weeks, and you know, obviously their top end guys were good again tonight. So you know, we got to figure out a way to be better.
Does Is it a game that's easy to forget, knowing that you got to get right back into game mode in a few days' time?
Well, no, we're going to make sure we figure out who we can do better and make the necessary adjustments. We can't lose those games.
Thanks very much. You surprised, Chris, that your team couldn't generate more offense in your first game back after a pretty successful road trip?
Yeah, I'm not a big believer of playing a stale game after a big road trip. We just didn't come out with enough intensity in the first period. I think we only got 3 shots in the period. I don't think we had any chances 5-on-5. It was all on the power play. So certainly could have done a lot better from the start of the game, maybe taking control of the game early. But we let them gain confidence throughout the game, and they played well. They clogged us up in the neutral zone. And we weren't able to generate much speed through the neutral zone.
As you say, fatigue wasn't a factor. What might have been a difference or two why they maybe got the better of you in your own building tonight?
I think we kind of played into their hands a little bit, forced some pucks up, and they turned a lot of pucks over in the neutral zone. We weren't able to get too many breaks, odd man rushes, or any 3-on-2s or anything like that. They did a pretty good job of staying above the puck and limiting our rush chances.
It's one of those games that's easy to put in the rearview mirror when you get back into game action on Tuesday against Los Angeles.
We got a big game on Tuesday, so like I said, we came off a pretty successful road trip, and we'll learn from the video tomorrow about why we didn't win this game. But I'm glad we're right back at it pretty soon. We will right this wrong.
Well, were you at all surprised at how not many shots you as a group were able to get on the way of Hiller in the first couple of periods?
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's not our game to have 6 shots through whatever it was, almost 2 periods there. So we should have 6 shots maybe in the first 5-10 minutes. So if you're upbeat and playing well, we had a long road trip. That's no excuse though, coming out flat. We've played a lot of hockey of late, but we need to be prepared better.
It's one of those games that's easy to erase from your memory when you get back into the swing of thing.
Yeah, you have to. You got to put these ones behind you and move forward. Obviously it wasn't our best effort. We were pretty poor all around. I think that kind of sums up our night, and move past it, get ready for LA.
Your thoughts, David? You coming back? How you feeling? And
yeah, it's gonna. There's felt good to get back. I wish we would have had a better result tonight, but it felt good to get back into the pace and take another some more time before I really feel comfortable. But it's all part of the process.
any hurdle you had to get over tonight in particular, contact or anything like that?
Just getting my feet going, getting those first couple steps. That's where all the power is, and when you have a knee injury, that's where all the power comes from. So that's something I got to keep working on, is getting that strength back.
Are you sore right now?
Not right now. Usually, kind of when after a game, you never really feel it. It's always the next day where it kind of comes on. So we'll see how it goes.
The first couple of periods against Anaheim?
Well, I think we played right into their hands too. I mean, they sitting 4 back, and we kept. We had no speed at all, so we made it easy for them today. I know we came back and played better the second half of the game, but that's too late.
I know you guys pride yourselves on not dwelling on losses. Is this one of those games that's easy to put behind you in preparation for Tuesday's contest with Los Angeles?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough game, but we got to learn some things too. That like I said, we played into their hands today, and we need to change. If things doesn't work out, then we got to change it right away and be better. So we'll take some things from this game too.
Thoughts on the effort tonight?
I think it's pretty evident from anybody watching the game or at the game that we didn't seem like we had a lot of jump and energy tonight. Our execution, because of that lack in jump of energy, wasn't very good. That being said, though, I think you got to give credit to Anaheim there. Their guys came in, they played a real solid game at both ends of the rink, and they deserve to win.
You mentioned the lack of energy. Is that from the trip, from the schedule of late? Do you attribute it to anything?
I couldn't tell you specifically. I mean, I don't play the games the players play, so I can only assess what I saw on the ice. This is a real professional group. We've got 48 hours to get re-energized and get ready for an LA team that's playing real well.
Coach, which end of the ice was more of a concern for you tonight?
Both. I mean, offensively, I don't think we got a shot 5-on-5 in the first period. I don't think we got a scoring chance 5-on-5 in that first period. And defensively, stop counting the turnovers after a while.
What's missing from Ryan Kesler's game right now?
That's a good question. I mean, obviously, Ryan is such an important part of our team with the number of minutes that he plays, both on specialty teams and 5-on-5. That obviously, I think he's got to use the players around him a little bit more so that he can get into open space and create the type of offensive chances and be the defensive player that he can be. But I don't think tonight pointing a finger at Ryan Kesler the way the group played is the right thing to do.
Sammy Sal's absence from the first power play unit looks like it's pretty significant.
Well, I mean, I thought the power play units, in Cody's case, I think their unit is doing all right. That being said, though, I mean, we're consistently shifting people in and out because of personnel that we have available. And tonight, David was available. We put him in that spot. And at the point on that first unit right now, I feel that our best option is Eddie and Alex Burrows.
What about David's night overall?
Yeah, he was all right. I mean, been out for nearly 6 weeks. It's a long time. Got to be patient with him and give him a couple games to find his rhythm.
Avey, you had that game in Boston where there was so much emotion, and it just seems to me since then you're a little uneven. When it was tonight just to carry over from.
I think the Boston game has been behind us now for quite some time. I could say that the 2 games in Florida and in the game in St. Louis, we found a way to win 2 of those 3 in tough environments. Our schedule, without a doubt, has been challenging. That being said, though, every team in the league has a challenging schedule. You need your players to, fight through that, show the mental toughness that they have, and our group has in the past. For whatever reason tonight, this game seemed tougher than other games. Thanks, guys.